In this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 mistakes that newbie investors make. And you might be wondering, well, how do I know about these mistakes? Well, these are mistakes that I've made. So I'm going to walk you through them high level, and I'm going to tell you how I've made these mistakes and how you can avoid them in the future. The first mistake is that there is a massive difference between listening and following. Look, there's a ton of noise out there, right? Media, news, books, articles, the internet. This video right here, this is noise. And it's up to you to interpret all of it and decide whether it's something that you want to action on, that's actually valuable for you. Now, the contrast to that is following. We can listen, but we can also follow, right? And when we take advice from people and just blindly follow it, that's where we can run into trouble. So think about Elon Musk telling everybody that Dogecoin is going to the moon. If you went out and bought Dogecoin, where is that now? I mean, maybe you made some money, but blindly following things is going to get you into trouble. I think about when Facebook first IPO'd, there were so many people that went and bought it just on the hype, including me. And immediately it went up a little bit, but then it went down and I just sold all of it. People said it was not going to do well. And guess what? Bought the hype, sold on the hype, and I lost out. Now, had I held and I had conviction about it, I would have made a lot of money. But I didn't do that because I followed instead of listening, distilling, and then making my own decisions. The next mistake is trying to swing for the fences and just hit home runs. Someone that I follow, and I absolutely love his content, his name is Alex Hormozi. He says, simple scales and sexy fails. You don't have to try to find that one big deal that's just going to be an epic home run. What has worked for me is just showing up consistently instead of trying to find that one big thing, just trying to get small wins every single day. And a place where I've done this is a couple years ago, I got really into trading stock options. Now, this was the worst move ever. Number one, it got me super anxious because I was focused on trading and where the market was every single day. I wasn't very good at it and I lost a lot of money. It was all hype. I was trying to hit home runs and I wasn't focused on the long term. So swinging for the fences for a single at bat doesn't really work, tends to fail. Now, the next mistake newbie investors make, which is something that I did, is just trying to do way too much. Stocks, real estate, side hustles. I mean, there's so many different things that you can try to focus on. Focus on one thing, focus on 2 things. For me, I have my 9-to-5 job, which I absolutely love. That gets the majority of my focus. And then I have this, Ian Builds Wealth, where I make videos and posts every single day for you guys because I want to teach people about personal finance and I'm passionate about it. But besides those 2 things, I've got my family and just about 0 time for anything else. Maybe a little pickleball here and there. But aside from my own experience, think about some of the best companies that we know. Apple started out making fantastic computers. It wasn't until they got really good at that they went into iPhones and the App Store and all the amazing other products that they make. How about Amazon? Amazon started out selling books, right? Alexas and Prime and all the movies and things they make. It didn't come until way after. They got really good at one thing. So cut the noise and get focused. That's one way to get around this trap, which is just being unfocused and trying to do everything. The last mistake that newbie investors make is trying to do all of it on your own. I think we can only go so far without mentorship, without some guidance. And I think about what I'm doing here as I talk about personal finance every single week. It forces me to learn and read and just know more and get better at my craft. But the other cool thing is that it exposes me to all of these different people, other finance creators that I talk to on a daily basis. And we talk about investing, saving, budgeting, and all of these different topics. And it's become even more a part of my life just because I'm immersed in it. So if you are looking to invest and you're focused on one thing and you're not trying to hit home runs and you are taking in all of this noise around you and you're really thinking it through, find people that you can actually discuss this stuff with. I want to ask you a question. Are the people that you're talking to about money stressed about money, or are they the ones that are bringing you new ideas and new thoughts and new ways to think about? Just take that into account. Are the people around you as ambitious as you or not? Because it's important to surround yourself with good people. My parents always taught me that. Look, there are many mistakes that investors can make. These all come from my own experience. But remember this, you only have to be right a little more than you are wrong, because that net positive is where success lies. And then anything below that, that's a failure. Well, hopefully you got some good lessons out of it. They helped me make this video today, right? Until next week, stay smart out there.